Hey guys, welcome back to House of Terror. You guys are watching this video on June the 4th. So this video is for June 4th. So yeah, I am saving this video for June the 4th. But anyway, I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, whatever it is you guys are doing. And I hope you guys are doing well today too. And yes, I'm still wearing my purple and black striped t-shirt because I love it so much. But anyway, today's video, I'm going to be talking about scary paranormal experiences. But I'm going to tell you guys a few scary paranormal experiences stories. So yeah, I will tell you guys a few scary paranormal experience stories that a few people have had before. Before I start the video, I'm gonna have my drink. I got lemonade in a can. I haven't had lemonade in a can in over a couple of years. Tastes pretty good too. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the video. A man was sitting at home with his dog one night. He was sitting with his dog one night looking at TV. So yeah, he was looking at TV. And he went to go make himself some dinner. And so yeah, he was making himself some dinner. While he was making himself some dinner, all of a sudden, his dog was barking. He heard his dog barking, and he was wondering who was he barking at. His dog was a boy. So yeah, his dog is a boy in this story. So he was asking his dog who was he barking at because his dog heard strange noises coming from the basement. He was barking at the basement. So yeah, his dog was barking at the basement because his dog heard a weird noise coming from down the basement. So he went to go check in the basement. Nothing was still not there. So yeah, nothing was still not in the basement wherever he went to go check whenever his dog was barking at it. But he sat on a couch to eat his dinner while his dog was laying on the floor, relaxing. And suddenly he heard a weird sound coming from the basement like his dog heard. His dog started barking at it again. When he went to go check, nothing was still not there whenever he went to go check the basement. So he went to go finish the rest of his dinner. While he was done eating his dinner, he went to go in the kitchen to wash the dishes. So yeah, he went to go wash the dishes in the kitchen. And he was still trying to figure out what was that noise in the basement, but nothing was still not there. Whenever he went down there again, to go investigate the weird noise. But nothing was still not in the basement where he went to go check it out. So yeah, what do you guys think the man heard coming from the basement? It must have been something hiding in the basement, which caused his dog to bark at it. But yeah, the man was hearing strange noises coming from his basement, but nothing was still not there. So he must have had a paranormal experience. Him and his dog must have had a paranormal experience. So yeah, I think the man and his dog had a paranormal experience because they're hearing strange noises coming from the basement. Okay, also, a woman was sitting at home waiting for her husband to come back home from work. She was relaxing on the couch, eating some dinner. While she was eating her dinner, she suddenly heard a weird noise coming from the upstairs room. She thought she must have left the window open, but she did not leave the window open. And nothing was still not there whenever she went to go check. But she did not leave no window open because they were closed. So she thought it was just no big deal. And she went back downstairs to finish her dinner. But to this point, it was getting uncomfortable for her. She thought somebody was messing with her. So she had no idea what the heck she heard. But it was creeping her out, but nothing was still not upstairs whenever she went to go check. So I feel like there's a ghost in her house pulling a prank on her. That's what I think. So she goes into the kitchen to clean her dishes. While she was done cleaning her dishes, she heard a door creak wide open all by itself. And she thought that she closed it. So she just closed it anyway and just thought maybe it was no big deal. And she received a phone call from her husband saying he'll be home in a couple of hours. So she's still wondering what's making all those strange noises upstairs. So she goes upstairs to see, but nothing is still not there. And suddenly, she heard a door slam downstairs all by itself. So yeah, I think there is a ghost in the house. And I think she had a paranormal experience. So yeah, she actually did have a paranormal experience in the house while she was waiting for her husband to come back home from work. And she heard her phone ringing. It was her husband. He said, "I'll be home in a few minutes." And she breathed a sigh of relief because she was happy her husband was returning home from work that night. And when she went into the kitchen to go get a drink of a beer, suddenly she heard another door slam all by itself. She thought something weird was going on. It was really creeping her out so much. So yeah, she did have a paranormal experience. And she received another phone call from her husband. He said, "I'm on my way back home." So she was like, "Thank goodness my husband is coming back home from work," she said to herself. So yeah, she was happy her husband was on his way back home from work. So yeah, she still feel like that somebody was in her house. But I still think that there is a ghost in her house. So yeah, maybe there is a ghost in her house. So yeah, I think there is a ghost in her house. And finally, her husband is back home from work, and she was telling him everything that happened. And her husband thought that she was crazy. But when he went upstairs to put on his night clothes, he heard a door creak wide open all by itself. And he can make out a ghostly figure in the bathroom. He screamed in horror, and his wife ran up the stairs asking him what happened. And he told his wife there is a ghostly figure in the bathroom, and and there was a ghost in the house making all that noise, and making the door slam all by itself, and making it creak wide open all by itself too. So yeah, that's what she kept on hearing the entire time. So yeah, her husband did see the ghost in the bathroom. So yeah, the the woman did have a paranormal experience while she was at home all by herself. And it's so creepy that her husband saw a ghost in the bathroom too. Also, there was a young couple who was sitting at home one night watching a scary movie and eating some pizza. While they were eating pizza and watching a scary movie, suddenly the boyfriend can hear something coming from the hallway. So he went to go check, but nothing was not there. So yeah, nothing was still not there when he went to go check out the noise in the hallway. But he had no idea what he heard. And his girlfriend heard a weird noise too. So yeah, they can hear something in their house, but nothing was still not there when they went to go check. They thought that maybe something was going on, or they left the window open. But all the windows were closed in their room. So yeah, nothing was not in the hallway whenever they went to go check it out. So yeah, nothing was still not there. So yeah, they got back to watching this scary movie on TV and eating their pizza. And they they must have had a paranormal experience because they kept on hearing strange noises, but they had no idea what they heard. But it was creeping them out just a little bit. So they tried to ignore the strange sounds and just watch the movie and eat their pizza. But I had no idea what they were experiencing. But they had no idea what they were experiencing. So yeah, maybe there was a ghost in their house. Maybe it was, I don't know. There must have been a ghost in the couple's house. I'm not sure if it was a ghost in the couple's house or not. But what they're experiencing was kind of creepy a little bit. But finally, the strange noises have seemed to stop, and they never heard it again. So the couple did not hear the strange noises ever again. So I think they were experiencing something paranormal in their house that night. Okay. Also, there was um four girls who were having a little get together at home one night. While they're having their own get together at home one night, one of the girls suddenly heard strange sounds while she was outside, but nobody was still not there. So yeah, she heard strange noises coming from outside the front yard while she was sitting outside making a phone call to her father, telling him that everything's okay. And she heard somebody calling her name outside. She thought it was one of her friends pulling a prank on her, but they were inside the house. She must have had a paranormal experience outside while she was talking to her father on the phone. So, when she went back inside the house to tell her friends, she told them that she heard somebody calling her name outside. But her friends didn't believe her at first. When they all went outside, suddenly they heard creepy voices calling their names. So yeah, they heard creepy voices calling out their names. So yeah, it looks like these four girls had a paranormal experience too. I mean, these three girls had a paranormal experience too. So yeah, the three girls also had a paranormal experience outside. So yeah, they apologized to their friend for not believing her. So they don't know what they heard outside calling their name, but it was creeping them out. So yeah, it was creeping them out whenever some voice was calling their name outside. They had no idea who kept calling their name outside. So yeah, the four girls had no idea who kept calling their names outside. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed these scary paranormal experiences stories. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a big old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, so you guys don't miss a new video I post every single week. And let me know in the comment section below, have you guys ever had any scary paranormal experiences before? Let me know in the comment section below, have you guys ever had any scary paranormal experiences before? Let me know down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! And as always, stay creepy.